stars, we hear so much to deny Rose Hanbury's extracurricular activity. And one of the claims is that, oh no, Rose Hanbury's married, been married, so much in love, and still married. Right? 3 kids, maybe one more on the way. But the Daily Fail had the article back in July of 2010. L'Oreal fraud suspect and the Marquess of Chumley. No one will be more concerned about the extraordinary arrest in Paris yesterday of flamboyant bachelor Francois-Marie Bonnier, who is accused of fleecing the L'Oreal heiress Liliane Bettencourt of £850 million. No one will be more concerned than filmmaker David Rock Savage, a.k.a. the Marquess of Chumley, who we know as Rose Hanbury's ostensible husband. Society photographer Bonnier has emerged as a central figure in France's embarrassing scandal in which President Sarkozy and his wife Carla Bruni are both said to have accepted donations from Madame Bettencourt, 87, who is the richest woman in Europe. But nearly 3 decades ago, a few years before Bonnier befriended the cosmetics queen, he was forging a bond with Estelle Chumley, 50, who is himself worth £60 million and is owner of one of England's finest country houses, Houghton Hall in Norfolk, right next door to Anmer Hall. The estate William asked his grandmother for right after he was married. Chumley also owns a 7,500-acre Cheshire estate. I now learn the two are so close that prior to the recent christening of his twin sons, Oliver and Alexander, Chumley asked Bonnier, 63, to be a godfather, and the Frenchman happily accepted. Right? Twin sons, born 17 weeks after the shotgun marriage, to a man 20 years her senior, right? Rose Hanbury was 19. Prince William was still at university when she became pregnant. Then she got married right quick, had the twins right quick, too quick, according to some. She had a 3rd daughter and may in fact be pregnant now. But we are to believe that this husband is the one who's, slaying and laying at Houghton Hall. But meanwhile, he has this special friend who is godfather to his twins. The Frenchman happily accepted the invitation to be a godfather. The boys' births and Chumley's marriage to beguiling Rose Hanbury, nearly 25 years his junior last year, came as a surprise to pals who believed the Marquess was not the marrying kind. Most of David's family had given up on his getting married and starting a family, says one close friend, but he did want an heir. So there were raised eyebrows when the Marquess proposed to Rose and swiftly had children. Dating older men seems to run in the Hanbury family. Rose's elder sister, Marina, is engaged to twice married Earl of Dunham, 48. Rock Savage met Bonnier around 1983. That's my impression of 80s music. And they have remained close ever since. At the christening, he was, I am told, the consummate godparent, taking photographs of his godson and the other guests. Unmarried, Bonnier's Paris house on the left bank is stuffed full of old masters and fabulous antiques, which he is said to have bought with Mademoiselle Bettencourt's help. It was that address which gendarmes raided this week, and now Bonnier is being held as part of a fraud and money laundering investigation. He is also being prosecuted by Bettencourt's daughter Françoise, who accuses him of charming and bullying her mother to get her to give him a share of her fortune. Wow. So classy. The Earl of Chumley is the husband to Rose Hanbury, but yet he has this multi-decade link to a fraudster in Paris, where apparently Chumley spends most of his time. So it's so efficient how he manages to impregnate Rose Hanbury when he's in Paris most of the year, and father another child when he's in Paris most of the year. Confirmed bachelor. People never thought he'd get married, but he did want an heir, and he's been rewarded. I know David Chumley carried Prince Charles's hat during his coronation on a pillow, and then David Chumley has some sort of role like man in waiting or some title like that. So, there are rewards for helping the royal family tell the stories they want told and cover up secrets and carry the hat. If that's what you want to do as like a 60-year-old, carry around the wizard hat and put on long satiny robes and whatnot. But, listen, if it helps your bottom line and helps you get liquid assets, I don't know what the salaries are for the hat carrying and being a lord in waiting and all of that, but I'm sure some clever UK person can let us know that information. But let me know what you guys think. Are you surprised that beautiful, enticing Rose Chumley is married to a man 25 years her senior who has a special friend, who has had a special friend in Paris, a man, for decades? What you think?